As my brother Shaka would say, tomorrow is promised to no one. Right. To no one. You don't know. As my brother Devar was saying, you gotta keep these commandments. You gotta wear these fringes every day. You can't be wishy-washy with the thing. Right. You gotta keep going. The boss is on your ass. You just took them in, took the fringes in, let's keep it moving. Right. You gotta keep doing it. Do what's within your power. Okay? Because the devil's out there. And he's trying to test you. Every time trying to test you. Alright? Can you read that for me, please?
Come. This is the book of Luke, chapter 22 and verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
He may sift you as wheat. Satan is constantly desiring to have you. Okay. He don't want you here in 12 months' time. Okay. He don't want you here. He wants you jumping on, complaining about something that don't even matter to nobody. He just don't want you here. And to some people, it works. Want you guys to be sharp, firm in this truth every week. Okay, endurance. This is not a sprint. We gotta keep doing it. Keep doing it. As I was saying before, I was told your brother saying, don't be in a seat in our time. So shouldn't even carry on doing this. And that's not the spirit. You gotta keep going. Is there any more on that?
Can't. Huh? Verse 32. But I have prayed for thee.
I pray for you. Go on.
That thy faith fail not.
That your faith fail not. We were doing a lesson on Friday showing people. Faith is actually a law. Okay, faith is actually you are by law commanded to keep the faith. And he's saying, I pray that your faith fail not. Okay, and how do we know your faith? How do we know? By your works, isn't it? It's by your works. I know your faith by what you're doing. Okay, that's how I know. I can look at your walk and I can see a consistent pattern. That's what I can see. And that's what I want to see in all of you. Each week, each day, each month, each year, every time. Keep going. Don't stop till the end. Okay, as my brother was saying, Zachariah was saying about Iran flying the missiles. We ain't got to care about all that. Okay, man don't care about all that. You just got to keep going. Okay, the missiles flying it. You understand? To keep the commandments no matter what till the end. Read that verse again, please.
Luke 22 and verse 32. What? But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not. Yep. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
When you converted, strengthen your brethren. That's why we must compliment one another. You're all here looking beautiful. Brothers are looking mighty. This event looks absolutely wonderful. Strengthen your brethren. Your brethren does something well. Compliment him. Don't hold it back. You're doing something good. Yo, man. Beautiful precept. You know what I'm saying? Man brings out a good precept. Who showed me this precept? I always call it out. I'm like, this man showed me that precept. This man showed me this. You always call it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that? That's it, yeah? Get me 1 Peter 1:7, please. 1 Peter 1:7.
Come. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1, and verse number 7.
Yes.
That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire.
Read that again. Read that again.
1 Peter chapter 1 and verse 7. That the trial of your faith.
So this is a trial. That's what this is. It is a trial. Okay. As I said earlier, Satan don't want you here next year. He don't want you here. Okay. I want you here. I want you to be here next year, and the year after that, I'm going to keep seeing you, and we're going to build. And instead of there being how many here, there's maybe 5 more, 10 more. The youths have got 3 inches bigger. You understand? Everyone's growing. Keep going.
That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, yep. Though it be tried with fire.
Though it be tried with fire, so it's going to be testing times. Okay, keep going.
Might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ.
So, that is an endurance, that is a race, that is a time period. So if you found, what did it say? What did it say at the end? What did it say?
And honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ.
So honor and glory at the appearing of Jesus Christ. Is there more, isn't it?
Come.
Yes.
Verse 8. Whom having not seen,
Yes.
ye love, in whom, though now ye see him not.
So you see him not. So you're actually having faith, and you ain't even seen Christ. Maybe in your regeneration you've seen him. But right about now in your 30-something years life, you ain't seen him. Okay, you ain't seen him. But you still got to have that faith, as if you've seen him. Because I believe he's there, as if I've seen him. You understand? Keep going.
Yet believing, ye rejoice and joy unspeakable and full of glory.
Right. Keep going.
Receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls.
So that's what's going to happen at the end. You're going to receive the salvation of your souls. So I commend you all to keep going. Give me Hebrews 11 and start one. We'll do one first. Everyone knows this one.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for. One.
The evidence of things not seen.
The evidence of things not seen. Okay, you have to hold into things you ain't even seen. Obviously, we can say, we can look outside and see evidence of God. But we ain't even seen Christ, we ain't even seen the Most High. Well, we're going to have hope same way. Jump down to 11 and 6.
Come. Hebrews 11 and verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Say that again.
Without faith, it is impossible to please him.
And without faith, it is impossible to please the Most High. And how do we know your faith? By what? By what? By your works. So without faith, it's impossible to please him. You can't just pick a finger and go, yeah, I got faith. Yeah, well, faith here. You ain't here. Well, I want to know your faith by the things that you do. Okay, I'm going to know. If I don't see you next year, why? You dropped off. What for? Lack of faith. What is it? You understand? Anyone on that? No more on that. Jump to Exodus 12 and 14, please. Exodus 12 and 14.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 14.
Because what we have to understand, right, is Passover is a serious time. This is, we can have a little laugh and joke with one another, but the proceedings is serious. So, yeah. Actually, is it 12 and 14? Is that or 14 and 12? 12 and 14, right? Yeah, 12 and 14, please. Yes.
This is Exodus 12 and 14. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses.
So you must put away leaven out of your houses. Right? Get me 1 Corinthians 5 and 7. Bible question. Actually, I have this precept in the lyrics, actually, in a song of mine. Yeah.
Come. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 5 and verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump.
So this is talking about you. So not only have you got to remove the leaven out of your house, you've also got to purge the leaven out of yourself. That's why we have atonement to atone for sins and things like that. But also, this is a time to remove certain things out of your system. This is a perfect time. And when is it? It's near the start of the year. This is the time when we have to remove the leaven out of ourselves as well. Keep going.
That ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened.
You got to be a new lump. Maybe 3 years on in this truth, you can look back and go, I don't even recognize that guy. I don't even recognize that guy. Like 5 years ago, I can't remember what I was thinking. And that's just me. I can't remember what I was thinking 5 years ago. What I was thinking. I was some foolishness. You understand? That's what you have to be thinking. You've moved on. You've progressed. Alright, keep going. Anyone on that?
Come. For even Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us.
Yeah.
Therefore, let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness.
So we can't be keeping it with old leaven. You can't be coming into the Passover with any malice or wickedness. You gotta leave it at the door, leave it in where to leave to get rid of it. It's gotta go. So when you're taking out that yeast out of your house, them old burgers out of your house, and whatever else has got yeast in it, you also remove it out of your body as well. Any more on that?
Can't. But with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth.
So it's sincerity and truth. What are we trying to recruit here? Is sincere brothers that are on this truth, that are on this thing. Yeah, I ain't looking to just recruit my bedroom or my best friend. They're nobodies. I want to recruit people who are in the truth and are sincere. That's my brethren. Not them guys out there. So, you understand? We could get on with them and talk about football and all that, but you ain't nothing else. Because they're not on the truth. They'll be wavering all over the place. Alright? Go on. Any more on that? Right, jump back to Exodus 12 and 14.
Come, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 14.
No, where was you? You was at 14. What you
Finish 15.
Is that 15, isn't it?
Oh, nah, finish 15 as well.
What was it? Yeah, 16. 16.
This is Exodus 12 and verse 16.
God.
And in the first day there shall be an holy convocation.
So, this is a holy convocation. Holy, that's like a holy gathering, separate gathering. That's what holy means, not true? God? That's what holy means, a separate gathering. So we can't be bringing anybody to the Passover. Right. You don't say, "Hey, Mom, come on. No, Mom, you don't have to hold it, see, you stay at home. Right. No, you're not coming. You gotta bring people who are practicing Israelites. They're practicing this truth. They're actually learning. They actually want to do this thing. You bring those people who want to keep the Passover in sincerity and in what? Truth. That's who we bring, not anyone. Okay? Any more on that?
God. And in the seventh day there shall be an holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you.
Yeah, that's it. So read that again, that last bit.
Save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you.
So we're not supposed to do any manner of work. Okay, that's also so we concentrate on this Passover that is such a serious event. Come on.
We'll stay in Exodus 12 and go to verse 13.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, and verse 13. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the...
We have to keep that commandment still. And we have to put the blood right upon the doors. And if we didn't notice, there's blood upon these doors, man. Right, we did that when... No, we didn't do that when he was here. Let's go up to verse 7. Right? We're keeping this commandment.
This is Exodus chapter 12 and verse 7. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and the upper doorpost of the houses, wherein they shall eat it.
Right, there has to be blood upon the houses when we eat in this Passover. Let's go to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 20. Right, so it's not on the door itself, but on the side post of the door. Right, so right, you have that door there, those white parts of that door, that's the side post. You have the upper and the two side posts. Right, you have to put the blood upon them. Go on.
Come, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock.
Right, Yahweh, he stands at the door and knocks. That wasn't that crazy Edomite that was outside there. That wasn't Yahweh standing at the door and knocking, ringing the bell. Go ahead on. Right, just in wickedness and envy. Now these guys doing in there? Too loud. She might even hear this right now. Right, she hears this. But Yahweh, he stands at our door and knocks. What does he knock? He knocks on our mind. See if, literally, is anybody in there? Right? You might do that if someone's just moving dumb. Like, is anybody in there? The Lord wants to see if is anyone in there. When you're going off to your wickedness, Yahweh is going to stand at your door and knock, man. Shake your mind up, give you a noogie, like, you in there, like, what are you doing? What are you going over there for? What are you doing with these people for? What are you following them for? Go on.
If any man hear my voice and open the door,
Right? Not a lot of people open that door. We're not. We should be opening the door unto Yahweh Shai. Don't open the door for crazy Edomites that are outside ringing bells, right? Bringing them in, running in there, foam coming out their mouth, they're drooling and spitting. What you guys doing over here? Spitting over everyone, running through the back. What's you guys cooking back there? What you guys doing? Did you kill someone back there? You know, hey, just let anybody in. You should only let Yahweh Shai through that door, right, into your mind. That's the only thing that should be upon our mind. Go on.
if any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me.
Right, so Yahweh Shai, right, he knocks at the doors of our mind. And we let in Yahweh Shai, we hear his voice, and we hear his voice through the doors which we have. We have doors and gateways to our mind, right? That's our ears and our eyes, right? These are the gateways to our mind. That's how we get attacked for real, right? People try and influence what we listen to, try and make us listen to evil things, evil music, right? These young people and the little people, they make us want to listen to these people and influence our mind, right? And the Reds and the stuff like that, they want us to listen to these things. They want us to listen to, these people, these gods of this world, these celebrities, right? Like you have that fat Somalian guy, Chunks, man, right? Trying to influence people to follow Islam. He's getting people around him to follow Islam. He's doing it, man. People are following him. People are following the people of this world that are set up on high, right? When I was young, no one would have followed the fat Somali. Now people are doing it. That's how low we've become. Our people are following them. That's how low and how badly we think of ourselves. That we don't even love ourselves to find out our history. Trying to follow another man's history. Let's go to Matthew 26 and verse 27. Because you still have to have the blood upon the door. So we have to have that door is our mind. So we have to have the blood upon our mind. Does that mean we're going to, instead of putting on the doorpost, we're going to get the blood of the lamb, literally just strike it on our foreheads? We're not going to do that. Let's read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 27. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, Drink ye all of it, for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins.
Right, so the blood, that's the blood of Yahweh Shai. We need to have the blood of Yahweh Shai upon our mind. So when we drink the wine, that's a testimony, and that's a sign for the blood that should be upon our mind. Meaning, we have the blood upon our houses. If we're really meditating upon the Lord and understanding and having faith in Yahweh Shai while we're here, we have the blood upon our houses. Because we have that token, we have that sign for the Lord to know that we are with him and that we believe and have faith in his commandments. Let's go back to Exodus 12 and verse 13. Right, so really, the Most High was foreshadowing Yahweh Shai, and that in order to be redeemed in Egypt, you had to have faith in Yahweh Shai. You had to have that blood upon your mind. I mean, you have to have that understanding that Yahweh Shai died and resurrected for us. You have to have that upon your mind. Right? That's something very serious, because the Lord, who's perfect, actually died, sacrificed himself, and no praises. When you see a lamb getting sacrificed, it can be tough to watch at first. They're living their own life, doing what they want to do. Then they get chosen, they get grabbed up, right? You've got different men in them, some holding the legs, some holding the mouth, and it gets slit open, right? Blood just gushing out. You have to know these things and say, oh no, I didn't want to know that. But we're going to eat it, we've got to know how it died, right? And that's what people want to do. They want to believe in Yahweh Shai, but they don't care about how we died, right? It's the same thing. We have to know how we died. We have to meditate upon that. He had to go through these tortures. We have to be thinking about that. Every time you sin and you go off, remember how the Lord died. I remember how much of a D-head you are for going off, man. Because look how the Lord died for your sins, and then you're gonna go and continue in that sin, continue to go up, because you didn't care about the Lord dying. So you know.
Come. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you, when I smite the land of Egypt.
Right, so the judgment that's going to come upon this land is not going to destroy those who actually really meditate upon Yahweh Shai, that actually have repented for their sins, because the blood is for the remission of sins. So if you don't have any type of works to repent for your sins, it's still wicked, and you're worrying about you want this place to be destroyed, you're going to be destroyed as well if you don't have that blood upon you. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 4.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all, and through all, and in you all.
Right, there's one Lord. So we all have, there's one faith. We can't have. So people that believe in that have rejected Christ, they don't want to follow Yahweh Shai, they're not gonna be saved. Think, alright, cool. If you don't believe in Yahweh Shai, you're still gonna be saved. I'm still gonna keep the commandments. That's how you know it's not just about so-called just keeping the commandments. As much as we can get onto Christians, faith is ultimately what's gonna save you, whether you like it or not. Whether that hurts your feelings, or you don't know how to cut that up in a debate. Well, guess what? You have to have faith if you want to be saved. If you don't have faith, you're not going to get saved. If you don't believe in the Lord and have that common faith that we must have, you are not going to have salvation, right? Because people that can be keeping the Old Testament, right, believe in the Old Testament and reject Christ, they may keep the commandments better than you. Their garments might be cleaner than yours, right? They may be eating food cleaner than you. They may be keeping the Sabbath, right, at a higher level than you, but they may reject Christ, right? Is that going to get them into the kingdom? No, man. So we have to have faith. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, and verse 17. And we have to have faith better than Christians have faith, right? Because they be harping on about faith. You can't just, they say, oh, you have to have faith, and you say, well, no, you don't have to have faith. You got to keep the commands. No, that's wicked, man. Right? Just trying to win the debate by saying, no, you don't have to have faith. You have to keep the commands. It's not about faith. Right? Not justified by faith. Justified by... No, don't be wicked, man. We do have to have faith. Don't forget that. Right? When you're doubting the Most High, right, you're going off. You're sinning. Right? When you don't believe that the Most High has power to change situations, you're wicked. Right? You're breaking the commandments. You might as well be eating pork if you're doubting the Most High. Don't eat pork. Go get that.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10 and verse 17. Render to the righteous a reward of their labors.
Right, so wisdom is going to render a reward to the righteous. So when we do the work, remember, we're going to be rewarded for the righteous. Right? We are the righteous. In this day right now, just as we were saved in the land of Egypt, the Israelites were the righteous at that time. We're the righteous of today that are looking to be rewarded for our labors and the works that we put in. Right? In this captivity, they make it so hard for us, man. Right? They're fuming on the doors, they're outside listening to us. They got decibel meters out there saying, yeah, they're going over 35 decibels, they're calling the police, right? Trying to make sound complaints. Right? We're just trying to keep the commandments, man. We're just trying to eat lamb out here, man. Right? We're just trying to roast lamb on a fire, drink some wine, chill with the brothers, right? Have the bread, have the herbs. We're just trying to just cool out here, man. We're not out here doing speed and ket and these weird and meth and these. We're not doing anything crazy out here. We're not rioting and ransacking the place. We're not destroying anything. We're just trying to, be on one accord. And they don't like that. When we have one faith, they don't like that. Right? We're the righteous, man. And the heathen are fuming at the righteous. Finish that, Brother Kushar.
Come. Guided them in a marvelous way.
Did what?
Guided them in a marvelous way.
And the Most High is guiding us in a marvelous way. Right? Us being in the truth, we're being guided in a marvelous way by the Most High. Right? To actually know and believe the words of the Lord. Go on.
And was unto them for a cover by day.
Right? A cover by day. That was when we was coming out of Egypt. Right? The Most High was a cover unto us. So when he passed over us, he was actually a cover for us to protect us. Right? We are protected by the Most High, right, when we're following him. Because when we're following him, we're following his guidance. By following his guidance, he's a covering to us. So that's why you have to have faith, because when you're following the Lord, already right there, you're covered by him already. Because you're under his protection, you're under his wings. He's saying, come to me, you're gonna be covered. So that's why you can't. That's why when you're keeping the commandments, which is you listening to say, follow me, you have to have faith as well. Because if you're really keeping the commandments, you know and understand that you're being covered at the same time. So if you're keeping the law, you would have faith. If you're not in faith, it's probably because you're breaking the commandments. Look up, if someone's anxious, if someone is scared, people are scared and anxious usually because they have things that they need to do but they haven't done it. Right? They may, like some people have like stage fright because they're going to do something and they're anxious about it, or they're at a race, or you want to go speak to this girl that you like, and you're getting scared about it. You're getting anxious because there's works that you've got to do. Right? When there's things that you've got to do and you haven't done it, you get scared. You start doubting. So that's why faith comes by works. Because when you're not doing what you need to do, that's when people start worrying. Yeah, you start doubting and start worrying because you haven't done what you need to do. And you haven't done what the Most High has commanded us to do. Let's finish that.